What's up, guys? Today we'll be doing another video about Kubernetes Goat and one of its scenarios. This is the fifth scenario, and today we're going to be doing Docker CIS benchmark analysis. So let's just get started into it. So if you don't know what CIS, what is meant by CIS benchmarks, it is basically a configuration, a standard put together by some security professionals, and it is designed to help organizations to harden up the security. The security in their digital assets. So basically, it's like the standard cybersecurity standard for some tools like Docker, Kubernetes, etc. Some configuration standard stuff like that. So today we'll be doing Docker CIS benchmark analysis. So let's just get into it. So the overview here. This scenario is very useful in performing container security audits and assessments. Here we will learn to run the popular CIS benchmark audit for the Docker containers and use the results for further exploitation of fixing of the misconfigurations and vulnerabilities. This is very important if you're coming from an audit and compliance background in the modern world of containers and cloud native ecosystem. So it's just a simple diagram about how the CIS benchmark works. Basically, you have its namespace and it's in a node, and then it asks, we need this from the API server, the configs, check they're right, the Docker sock, the file system, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure this is the different levels of the CIS benchmark, so it's got a bunch of levels and just goes through that. So by the end of the scenario, we'll understand and learn the following. We will learn to perform CIS benchmark audits for Docker containers, working with daemon sets, pods in Kubernetes and other resources in the cluster, gain visibility of the entire container security posture, and understand the risks. Story. So this scenario is mainly to perform the Docker CIS benchmarks and analysis on top of Kubernetes nodes to identify the possible security vulnerabilities. To get started, what we basically need to do is copy this, and also this is like a pod, and then copy that, make sure that's running, and after you'll get a pod and there will be just exec into it, I guess. So see you guys then, I guess. So just make sure all the pods are running and go into the website, and we can get started with this scenario. So here you just copy the kubectl apply and go over to your attacking machine and paste that in. First check if your pods are running or not. I see it, they're running. Paste it in, and you might be in the wrong directory, so go into the right directory and do it. And you see it has daemon set has been created. So now what we can do, we can just quickly check if the pod is creating, and we see the container is getting created. So it doesn't really take that long, but yep, you see here now it's running. So what we do here is go back to the website, and it says for us to exec into the pod, so just basically get an sh shell into the pod. So make sure the pod is, you got the last 5 letters in, and after that we just press enter, and we see we got a shell in the pod, and we see here we got a Docker bench security directory, cd into that, and ls, quickly ls, and you see we have a script here, Docker bench security sh, and this is the script we want to run. And this script will basically go through all of the stuff which are configured, which are not configured, stuff like that. So you see all the red ones, those are the ones that we can attack into, or we can which are being misconfigured. So that's basically the video here. So basically we can use this for our safety, or we can also exploit this and stuff. So see, we have completed this scenario, and very short scenario this time, but basically focuses on the Docker CIS benchmark analysis. And see you guys next time. Peace.